Welcome, sports fans. Here we go, 3,000 metres. I've not done one on 3,000 metres in a while. There's obviously been some updates, so let's see if there is anything different that we're starting to spot. There we go, we've got ourselves a perfect start. It's a good start. Let's have a look at the overall speed. You can normally tell how good the AI is going to be because by the time you get to that first one, you've sunk quite far to the back. This is all about just getting these as we go through. I do find that that's bad. I do find that if you start looking at laps and counting laps, that's when the goods come in. My PB, you should know your PB, how many goods you can afford. So I've know in my head I can pretty much afford 4. If I only do 4, I'll get close to PB, if not breaking it. So we've done 1 already. 1 lap 3. It is a long process doing this. There's 2 goods there, and normally that what I call the upper horn, I call that. That's where you get your goods because for some reason it just becomes a bit harder. Oh, that's 3 goods. This isn't going to be the best runner in the world. Then one of the things I have noticed is it seems slower by the jumps. I don't know if anyone else. Oh wow. I don't know if anyone else has monitored that in terms of how long it's taken. This is not going to be a good run. We are 4 laps in and we've already hit our number of goods and we've exceeded it. So this isn't going to be a PB. What we're going to do now is try and get as high a place as possible. It's just user error. There's nothing you can really blame either doing this. So we are continuing to go around. We'll hit this upper horn here. That should be an easy one, and it's this one here. There we go, we got it. We're pretty good on most of them. It's just where you get a little bit lax. You take your eye off it, you're watching the laps go by, that puts a little bit of pressure on. You have to be consistent in this. We've hit, I think we've done 5 goods, it might be 6. There's some sloppy goods. This is probably the harder one because there's a tendency to want to press early. When you're doing the 3,000 metres, if you fall at the water jump, it's worse than getting a terrible going over one of the normal jumps. It slows you down like twofold. Where you fall over in there, that's a bad one there. It's going to sink me back to 3rd by the time we come round. But this is the bit we don't want to... There we go, got it. You don't want a terrible there. This is... Oh, that's bad. Lots of silly little errors that get in the way of this. There we go. Now we're in there. I need to shake this up and change it if I'm going to get 2nd. Is there a chance of getting 1st? Maybe. Not anymore. This is a bad run. So that's probably about, 10 goods. Which, as I said, 10 goods is not good enough to be getting PBs. So here we go. We've got 11 seconds. There you go. 5, 6, 7, and... we're half a second out. So what you can see there, if we can reduce the number of goods, as I said, if I can do 4 goods, that should be getting me a PB. I don't know if we've got the national record or not. Let's go and have a look. We'll go and have a look while we're doing this. National record. Who's got the national record this season for the 3,000 metres? I'm going to do a video on this. So this season, that's the world, 7:55. So we do have the quickest time of the year. If we look at all time, we are currently 3rd. We're going to need to upgrade a couple of cards just to be able to get that closer to the exacts. But there you have it. That was the 3,000 metres. Not much has changed. I do think it's slightly slowing down a bit more before the jumps. Maybe that's making it easier, maybe it's making it harder. You've just got to adjust your thinking. But yeah, that was 3,000 metres. I'll do another video where I explain this new trophies, records, etc. Thanks for watching.